Hello and welcome everybody to some more Let's Stream Sid Meier's Civilization 5 Brave New World with yours as always, Mah-Dry-Bread. Since the last time I streamed this, I've been playing the game a lot more. I beat a game offline of using both Brazil, Assyria, and I also beat it with the Zulu. So I have not tried the Indonesian Empire yet, but they look really cool. They look like a really weird, unique one, where their ability is that the first 3 cities they found on another continent, either than where their capital is, provides 2 unique luxury resources each. And I'm guessing that means, like, the special ones that you normally get from trade city-states, so like things like porcelain. If so, that could make them matter a lot. And when it says 2 unique luxury resources, I don't know if that means 1 of 2 different kinds, or 2 of the same unique one. So I guess we'll figure that out soon. They have Chris Swordsman, which I believe are replacement for the regular Iron Swordsman. And their abilities after their first battle, they gain a special ability, whether it be positive or negative, so that's a real wild card. And they have Candy instead of Gardens. Gardens are when you have fresh water from a lake or a river, you get 25% more great people generated there. As a bonus on top of that, you get 2 faith and an extra 2 for every world religion that has at least 1 follower in the city. So that's kind of a weird one, where you want your opponents to mass spread religions, so you actually want to trade with civilizations of different religions to get as many together, so you can have more faith to strengthen your own. So this is going to be a really, really weird, unique team, and we're probably going to play a fairly militaristic game. In fact, we're starting with a lot of resources nearby. And we're coastal, which is good. So, I think this is going to be kind of a unique game, but we want the calendar early, we want to take advantage of what we have around here. So we'll do our usual thing of early scouting. I'm going to get sailing a little bit earlier than I would normally, because I want to get optics early so I can start looking for other continents to settle. We likely won't be able to get to any until we have astronomy. Okay, we started really close to Ethiopia. I want to kill them early because Ethiopia can be a real powerhouse. Ethiopia... Oh, we're near southern tundra. Ethiopia's ability is... Adopt Liberty. Their ability is, when they're fighting a civilization that has more cities than they do, they have 20% more strength in every fight. It's a pretty powerful ability. So, I think I'll want to kill them early. Hello, Sydney. I don't know if I'm going to be taking over Sydney or not. I think I might go really heavy into early game military. Right now, I just kind of want to see what's going on.
Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it?
How am I going to kill Ethiopia so early? Well, my unique unit's in the classical era. Yes! Instant writing! That's a lucky one! So we can go straight towards getting the calendar now. And I'm going to be using my first social policy on a free worker. So, yeah, this is working out really well, actually. We're off to a powerful start. Our unique unit is in classical era, so we get ours a lot sooner than they get theirs. I will probably just take them over instead of building a second city early on. I'm just going to go really heavy on early game military, which means I do want bronze working pretty early. I don't really need a library right away if I'm gonna do that. A granary would be nice. Yeah, I think I will actually get an early granary. Just to make the most out of all the wheat we have. Not exactly warrior spam, although we will likely be using warriors. Oh, Russia's nearby as well. I do want a few archers in it, because just using warriors, that's gonna be kind of rough. Oh my god, the barbarians are in really irritating spots. Citizenship, we've got our worker. Really want to make sure that he stays safe. Jesus. Okay, so there's Russia's borders. This is good that we're finding people early on. I probably want to really lock down this continent early on. Wow, they're being really irritating with that. Calendar is done. Okay, actually, archery first. Oh my god. These warriors are really, really denying my scouting. Doesn't look like we can go very far north. Okay, I'm actually gonna pull the warrior back now. He doesn't need to be there anymore. And yeah, let's get some early happiness going. It'll be some decent money too. Oh yeah, the summer Steam sales started today, guys, so if anyone doesn't know, go check it out. You can get, you can really save some money. The summer sales are always amazing. Hey guys, is Civ 5 Brave New World on sale right now? I'd prefer to go alone. He wants to have a declaration of friendship. The world will really hate me if I declare war on him during that, so I'm not going to do that. We've got archery though, so we can get archers. Yeah, I'll have an embassy with you. I have no issue with that because it just lets me get a better view of what you've got. Great, we lost our scout. Honestly, not a huge loss. Hey worker, you already done with that? Good. Extra happiness, and we'll have some extra incense to be selling to Russia early on. And also we have another warrior nearby to help ward off barbarians. I'll have him get some experience by killing barbarians while I wait. Actually, it would be a good idea to chop out some of my early military. So I think I'll do that. I do want to really rush them, like, before they've got walls. So chop that forest, get my production faster. Go ahead and get bronze working so we can build a barracks. I'm really going early military on this one. You're actually gonna defend for a turn or two. In fact, you can go help. There we go. Yeah, that sped that up a lot. And actually I'll take representation right away. And I'd like maybe 2 more warriors, and then I think we're ready for this war. And we get money, of course, for taking over barbarian encampments. Actually, we have our other warrior who just arrived here. This can speed things up. We can go ahead and start scouting around the area a little bit to see where the best place to advance from is. Who are you playing? We are playing as Indonesia, one of the new civilizations. And we're going to be very early military in this because we've been given a golden opportunity to take out Ethiopia early. Ethiopia, if I leave too long, could become a real threat. Iron discovered. We have iron, sweet! I want early iron working to get our unique unit. And that's also good production, iron mines. There's some cotton over here, I'd like that. We're pretty far away from ironworking. Let's get animal husbandry first. And we'll get 1 more spearman, and then we're going to get a library. We're really holding off on the library. But it's mostly because I really need to rush this military. I want them dead early, and natural wonder. You can actually back off a square. I don't want them to immediately... I don't want them to ask me if I'm declaring war on them, because then if I say yes, they get the first strike. Also, if I were to say no, I'm not, and then I declare war on them right after, it would mean the rest of the countries of the world respect me less and are more likely to kind of turn on me or fuck me over in deals. Now that we have that, we're gonna go ahead and get sailing a little bit earlier than I'd like, but because we're coastal and because our ability is all around getting to another continent, we do want sailing early. We've actually got a little bit more military than we need. So we're building a library now. And I would like the spare luxury goods. I want to start selling to Russia early and use that to fund my expansion. Mah-Dry, do you know Endless Space? Yes, I have Endless Space. I got on the request of Socks Mahoney. You guys might remember him from the... what's it called? You guys might remember him from the Chillcraft Chillager Challenge. I haven't really gotten to playing the game yet. This is a new stream, Big Fat Bobo. We're not playing as Venice this time. We just started a game as Indonesia. Next turn, I think we're ready for a war. Yeah, they have that settler out. I want to deny that. Yeah, I'm not letting that settler just happen. Oh, we have a lot of natural resources it gave us.
Здравствуй.
Okay, you've got no spare. What'll you give me for incense? Nothing? Okay, we'll wait. War. You can't tell me you didn't see that one coming, dude. I haven't been very stealthy about it, you know? I feel like I've been pretty obviously building up for a war. And you don't have walls yet, so... Sorry, man, don't spawn next to me, that's all I can say. The way they're moving is very inconvenient for me. I really don't want them to settle that. Yeah, we need the wheel. And we can go ahead and get an early workboat. Man, this is going to be a really powerful capital, actually. We've got a lot of great resources around it. Did they... Oh, they're trying to run around that way. Yeah, sorry. Mine. So it turned their settler into a worker for me. Okay, I really need to pull in my units to attack this. I've got a lot of beat-up troops. Oh, they built an archer in their city. That's gonna make this a little bit tougher. I'm actually gonna use a... I don't like to use the heal promotion when I don't have to, but I think this time I kinda have to. Hunting down that one settler actually put me in a little bit worse of a position than I'd like to be.
Wisdom up.
You are barely hanging on. I pretty much just need you alive so you're a target for them. Actually, you can get closer because that's going to be my city very soon. And let's get early optics. I'd also like a trireme so you can start scouting the shores. We lost a warrior. Not super surprising, but we've almost got this city. Very nearly got it. And they've got salt, too, so that's more luxury resource for me. I don't suppose you think I'm a warmongerer? Nope.
Здравствуй.
They still don't have the finances to be paying me for that, or at least they don't want to. You'll give me salt for a peace treaty? No, I'll take the salt. Okay, if things go how I'm expecting, it'll be my city next turn. Good. I pulled him in actually just so they'd attack him instead. Yes! Alright. Annex it because I have so much happiness, I can take direct control of it. I got spare salt, and we wiped out Ethiopia. We have already taken over a whole country. I want mathematics already so I can get a courthouse, help offset the unhappiness. Alright. Let's get a shrine. Start getting faith. So that was a quick war. That was a really quick war. Antwerp. Okay, so there, what's up above the mountains. Once we have optics, we can go around the mountain, settle up there, which I'd like to do. Oh no, we can go around this way? Okay, that's an opening. Okay. We do need trapping. Man, like every panel we have is something special. We got really lucky with this spot.
He made an instrument to know if the moon shine at full or no.
I'm loving Brave New World. Umadark.
The king's might.
Classical era. Met Colombo. So we're actually able to embark now, which means that our ground units can be undefended, but they can go through the shallow coasts. They can't go into the ocean yet, though. I'm gonna go ahead and take Republic, which increases my production in every city. And we want trapping. And we might as well get a cargo ship going. Or we could settle more land. Get me an archer. I already see a different continent. That would count as a different continent. Monument finished. Actually, get a shrine first. I want to get a powerful religion early on. Also, I need to put you on production focus. And in fact, I'd like you both on production focus now. Have our spare archer. I want to claim land up there. And we're ready for a second trireme. We're actually off to a pretty powerful start. I'm happy with this. Yeah, I started off in a really good spot. I was, this is partly luck, I'll go ahead and say. I started off with a great capital. And I'm very happy that I started off in a good situation for easily taking out Ethiopia. Because they tend to become real powerhouses. Like, they're hard to take over because of their ability. Your shrine is done. I want you to go ahead and get a library. Because we want to make sure our tech doesn't fall too far behind. And I also want to start pumping out settlers. We have a lot of spare happiness for considering how we started the game. And we've already got optics, so it's time to do what we do best and settle lots of land. Who is Mah-Dry playing? I am playing as Indonesia. We've already taken over Ethiopia in the first very beginning of the game, and the only other main country we've run into is Russia. They share a continent with us. Now that we have mathematics, after they're done that library, I'll have them get on a courthouse to offset the unhappiness of it being an occupied city. I believe you can just go right there, because we'll have masonry soon to dig up that marsh, make it more useful to us. In fact, you need to come repair that sheep's pen they knocked over. Settler done. Alright, it's time to start taking more land and make me another settler. Masonry is done. Fuck. Ah, God. My mouse is finicky. There aren't very... We're rushing this really early, so there aren't many sea-based pirates available yet. We're gonna get construction a little bit earlier than I normally would, because I foresee unhappiness issues with how fast we're expanding, so Colosseums are gonna be important. Ooh, we are gonna have a lot of coastal cities, but I want to have a huge empire, so we're gonna take messengers of the gods. So every trade route we have will give us a little bit more science, and that, of course, gets multiplied by things. Vancouver! Hey, that's where Shally lives. Okay, we're almost at the destination. I want to get the guilds fairly early because there are not a ton of natural resources around that I have use for. In fact, we have more workers than we need right now. It's time to start getting roads. But first you need a courthouse. Fuck. This mouse! Oh, that didn't count as trespassing, apparently. Oh, there's Vancouver. Get those... Yeah, get them out of there. Great, they're not gonna budge, are they? Well, we might be able to find a better spot. Currency. And let's get... Even though we're losing a lot of money, we will offset this soon, so... Russia is expanding very quickly, actually. Let's barracks. Because I have a feeling that they might be gearing up for an early war as well. Even though it says they're friendly, you never know.
Здравствуй.
Silver for...
Продолжай.
Actually, you know what? No, I don't want the extra happiness right now, because I'm doing great for happiness, and they might be doing badly. They don't always attack, I find, when you do something like this, so this is going to be iffy on whether or not they actually take this out. Ah, they did. Okay. Not a big loss. We can take care of it. Okay, you can come back over here then. Here's our second city. You can go on a production focus and get a monument up. There we go, the happiness is a little bit better. Let's get a Coliseum up. And now that the barracks is done, we can get composite bowmen, which are more powerful archers. I should get iron working soon as well. Collective rule, we now get settlers faster. Which is good. Because I want to settle over here somewhere. Good. We need to get markets up because the money is not doing amazing. I also want horseback riding. Not so much for military, more so because I want horseback riding for an upgrade for caravans on ground. This is a bit of a long and expensive road, but it's worth it for mobility's sake. We can go ahead and get them moving to take another city and get a market. Russia is expanding a lot faster than I thought they would. I'm a little bit worried about that. Okay, that's a safe place to settle. They've got that under control, so I'm gonna have you help out with the new cities. I am gonna build a road here, even though I could just do a harbor. In case of a landing party, pretty much. It'll be worth it. We actually have a lot of workers for this early on. Mostly because we captured some. We captured 2, in fact. The road there is done. That's an invisible road that we've got there. That's impressive. Nice invisible road. I've never had that glitch before. That's a new one. Production focus, monument, and we really need some coliseums now. We are expanding at an alarming rate. In fact, they probably think I'm expanding too fast. No, wow, actually Russia's way friendlier to me than I thought they would be. Yeah, I'm really ahead in tech, having invisible roads. I want to get the Colossus. We don't really need it, but it is a very powerful one. And you can go down here and help with that. We're going to be running out of money soon, and that's going to hurt our tech. So, I need to take that barbarian encampment. It'll give me a little bit more time before I need to start going on money focus. Great, and of course they spawn units just then. I might die because of being flanked there. Did he just leave the city? Oh, he left the city so someone else could defend. God damn. I really want that. If I could have that panel, that's worth a lot of money. Alright. That offset it a lot, although it's going to hurt my production. Although...
Здравствуй.
What'll you give me?
Как тебе
Iron?
понравится, если я предложу такой обмен?
Yeah, there we go. Give me your money. Go back to that, and... How much do you make me? That's enough. I would like to go ahead and get the guilds, and then I need to go back into science stuff. But we can start making our special unit, our Chris Swordsman. Right now I'm just trying to develop our land very quickly. Most well-fed people is not us. And we do need libraries. Why did they just leave that undefended? That's weird. Whatever. Fine with me, I guess. You can come back over to the more important city. And now that that's taken care of, you can go ahead and make... We only have so much iron, so I want to use that on the people coming out of the barracks. You can go ahead and start up our trade routes. We're actually making a little bit of money from Russia's trade routes with us. We haven't started any of our own yet. In fact, we've offset our losses. Sydney, I'm going to pledge to protect you for now. Because the food gift they're giving me is nice. Oh, I want those pearls. That'll mean more happiness. I'm guessing that's what they're going to take next. Yes, which means I'm going to have them work on a workboat to get that. The pearls make the people happy. And I do want to declare war on Russia sometime soon. Because they're going to be a threat sooner or later, and I'd rather have them dead sooner. Mystic Blade. Don't know what it does until he gets in a fight. Hey, the road's visible now. Keep making those swordsmen. I want you right on that border. Guilds! We're in the medieval era now. And we can start getting back into stuff like philosophy now. Let's declare Russia on war? Yes. Man, we have a lot of incense. Like, a lot of spare incense. I'm actually gonna have you relocate a little bit closer to Sydney. I don't want to trade with Russia right now because I plan to, you know, go to war with Russia very soon. And let's get walls in there. Actually, I should not do that. I should be having him on composite bowman. Or better yet, I do need catapult or two. And we can get cotton. Sweet, that'll make the people happy. We don't have cotton yet. Actually, you know what? Don't shop that. And max out Liberty. We can go ahead and get Instant Wonder if we want. And I would actually get quite a bit of use out of the Petra. However, the Colossus would probably help me more in the long run, and I want to make sure I get that. So we're going to be getting a Great Engineer. Use it to instantly build the Colossus, which makes our sea trade routes worth much more gold. Also helps us get great merchants. And we're now making quite a bit of money a turn. Back to swordsman. We're actually producing quite quickly out of our capital now. In fact, we can put them back on production focus if we want. Now that we're making this money from the trade routes. That'll speed things up. And our people are actually very, very happy. Which is good. Happiness is good. It's time we start making some more guilds and whatnot. Also, let's work our way towards civil service and then education. Civil service will get us pikemen. We are kind of not doing a war when we should be right now, because this is kind of the peak for us. This is kind of the peak of our civilization, is when we have our unique unit. That's when we should be fighting. But we just don't have many units yet. I just want to play it a little bit safe. Especially because we know that they have military as well. You're done scouting? Okay. Don't need to pay your wages. And you're going to be on composite bowman. We're about ready to declare war. In fact, I think we will now, so we can get the promotions before we go into battle. We will next turn, actually. I want to make sure that catapult's in position.
What is drama?
Alright, we got drama and poetry, and it's time to declare war on Russia now. Sorry, Russia. Yeah, I know I'm getting money from you. Not a huge deal. Sydney and Colombo have declared war on me. Oh no, sorry, Sydney and Colombo love me, that's right. I don't know why Colombo loves me, I don't remember that happening, but whatever. Explains why I've got so much happiness. Okay, let's go ahead and get our promotions. What did you get? Ambition. 50% combat bonus when attacking, penalty when defending. That's a powerful one. Now, I don't like attacking across rivers, but flanking bonus makes up for it. You also got ambition, so we're getting some strong attackers. And you'll hang back for a turn. We definitely need a granary there, because they're going to have population issues. They also need a workboat. I might purchase that at some point. And we already have our great general. We need him. We need him on the front lines immediately. And they're trying to take out our catapult. I don't want to lose that. What did you gain? Sneak attack. Flanking bonus increased by 50%. Wow, these are powerful promotions. Wow. So this is a really cool civilization then. I'm already thinking Indonesia is really cool. I don't know if they're exactly the most practical in the world, but I'm having a lot of fun with them. You can back off a little bit to heal. You have ambitions, so I don't want you getting hit first. Also, go up there. Looks like they already have civil service because they're getting pikemen out now. Want to make the most of the troops I have. These upgrades, I'm getting the feeling that these Chris swordsmen are still going to be good for a long time just because these upgrades seem to be so important. Okay, the Great General's in position, so we've got quite the advantage now. I could actually really hurt them. And apparently they're having happiness issues as well. Wow, I killed them. Okay, well if one guy's going to be in position for fighting, I need to get them all in position. Or at least enough that there's more than one target for them. That way I can pull a retreat if I have to. Like, with him right now, I don't want him to die. So we're going to go ahead and give him cover and back him out. I want you on the high ground, though. Okay. I don't expect to take a city quite yet. I mostly want to do some damage. I'm hoping that they'll actually give up and hand over a city. I'm apparently the most literate person in the world right now. I am lucky to actually have that kind of science. You're gonna pillage that salt mine, actually, because that'll make their happiness issues even worse if they don't have spare salt. And they're having a lot of happiness issues. Also gets me a little money by pillaging them, and a little health as well. You're the sneak attack one. I don't... God, these promotions are so good. I don't want anyone dying. I feel like I can't take calculated losses on this. And you also have sneak attack. Good, so we have a spare sneak attack. Really do need more ranged people. And we're getting into the point where we're going to be losing money, so... have to put you back on gold focus, unfortunately. I really want to settle near Vancouver soon, before they take too much land. I really want to settle here, because it'll count as another continent, and that is one of Indonesia's abilities. I'll be getting unique luxury resources for that. I think this guy might be fucked. I'd have him go there and take over the farm to get some health quick, but it would count as moving while in his threat range, so I would only move one space. Not be able to pillage. You're gonna give me the city? Okay. That's exactly what I wanted. They just handed over the city. Wow, I didn't think I was gonna be able to take that one so easily. Alright, everybody heal up, and we'll get ready. As soon as that 10-turn peace treaty is over, we're declaring war again. I am halting their advance right here. I want this continent. The whole damn thing.
Как тебе понравится, если я
Man, we got
предложу
34 viewers
такую?
fast. You're willing to pay money for incense again? Yeah. I know you have unhappiness issues. I don't want them to be happy.
The only thing...
But I kinda need the money. I've got an expensive military. In fact, I'm gonna have to slow down the military a little bit. Especially while I get more of these trade posts up and running. Moscow's all the way over here. It's gonna be the last place I take over. Just trying to figure out where's the best position for everything. Oops, you need a market. You need a library. I can't believe you don't have one yet, and you need to stop making units right now. You need a pikeman. Actually, no, you might as well make the swordsman, because I just need one little guard unit to help get a settler up here. You can... yeah, you can finish that unit. Russia, get that unit out of there. He's in my way. Okay, I want to really close in on Novgorod. You can go in, start taking care of that. And we need our settler, which will only take 5 turns. Not bad. Longer allies of Sydney. That's great. We still have trader routes up and going, so who cares? We can go ahead and start getting walls soon. Would probably be a good idea. Let's... Actually, with you, you can get a Writers Guild. I'm gonna use them to make great people. Even though it's not the highest in food place in the world. Actually, you know what? You can come join the fight. I was gonna have him defend, but he probably should be joining the fight. Hey, Skokel. I think I saw your name earlier. Did you comment earlier today? Because your name seems familiar. We're almost ready for this war. Peace treaty's not over yet, is it? Nope. Will be soon, though. You need to get over there. We're in a really good spot, actually. We've got a pretty hardcore early game military. And we got unhappiness now because Colombo's not our friend anymore. I don't have the money to become friends with Colombo again. Sydney, Colombo. Okay, we're still friends, but we're not allies. I need to be allies. Theology's done. I want education already. What are you doing over here? Oh, you're, right. He's one I pulled back to heal. Okay, it's time to get these units moving. Need to settle the next continent. So they will get on that now. And you're going to go ahead and help out with trade. Especially now that we have the Colossus. Peace treaty expired. Okay. Gold, gold. That's enough. And... I think you saw this one coming, lady.
Что?
Ah, great, she was trading with me, so that's less money again. Gold. That's enough to break even. Okay. And she still doesn't have walls, for the most part. Which means she is thoroughly screwed. In fact, it's in my best interest to just go after both of them right now. Next turn, Novgorod is ours. Losing gold, yeah. Create puppet. We have quite a bit of unhappiness now, but we took a city and got a lot of money out of doing it. We're gonna pillage a little bit, get some money to fund our military while we do this. This is going phenomenal. We are destroying Russia. Let's see if they're already ready to just give up St. Petersburg. No, they don't want peace. It's probably because I just declared war. They might be catching on and realizing I have no intention of a long-lasting peace. Okay, how do we want to tackle this? We really want them dead because it's pretty much their only military. And I wanted to deny their production as well. They do have composite bowmen in St. Petersburg. They don't have walls yet, so I do want to take this out early. One catapult can really mess them up. Which is why I really need to get this ranged stuff into position. The ranged stuff is really out of position. Sydney's not worth much money. We're doing really well. We're losing some units here, but honestly, with the money we spend, probably should be losing them. Okay, and we're almost ready to settle here, which will get us a lot of happiness, actually, because of our ability kicking in and giving us more luxury resources. Go ahead and get a Coliseum. We really need Coliseums right about now. Our literacy is doing fantastic because we're getting so many cities early on. And we can get... actually, exploration might be good for us because that helps with our navy, and we're going to be expanding out a lot in the sea. Commerce would also be nice, but I think we're going to go exploration, which is one I usually don't go. Just for unlocking it, we get an extra 1 movement on all naval units and extra sight on naval combat units. Which will be great for settling new lands. Now that we have all the ranged units in position, is when we start really doing some damage to the city. Next turn it'll be ours. They really should have just given it to me. Would have sped things up a lot. I don't need this trireme anymore. Actually, you know what? It could assist me in the war against Moscow. Not by much, but it'll do something. Go ahead and create a puppet. And we do have a lot of unhappiness now. If it's above 10, you can have revolts. So, it's in the danger zone. We're gonna have to be careful. I want to get rid of this unhappiness very quickly. Great. Profit. We can now found our own religion. We're founding the second in the game. Let's found Eastern Orthodox. That's a fun one. And I want 1 gold for every 4 followers. And I want extra food from shrines and temples. Those are almost always what I go for. We have a Raiders Guild here. Let's start getting your unique building because I want you getting us writers so we can start getting some culture. And we need happiness. I'll get a temple for now. That's not going to help with happiness, but still. Do I have enough money to just purchase a Colosseum? Not even close. Okay. I have a lot of cities right now that I do not necessarily want. Want white peace? You know what? I want white peace for a moment. I'll take you over in as soon as the thing runs out. I want to get my units in position. I want to heal my units. And... oh, you can heal here? Good. And most of all... you can't found there? Are you too close to Colombo? Oh, people are too unhappy. That's right. Most of all, I want to be able to deal with rebels as they show up. And they will. So we took over this continent pretty fast. We've got the whole thing pretty much locked down. Oh, where did we get the happiness from? We just magicked up a bunch of happiness. And do we have a yeah, we have nutmeg now. Yeah, so that counts as on a different continent, which means it would count over here too. This is perfect. We're gonna get two luxury resources out of this. And do we have 2 of this resource? Let me just check real quick by talking to you. I do, so I can trade a nutmeg, and unless people are friends with places like Hong Kong, there's no way they would have it. This is actually very, very good for us. Don't get a Coliseum right away. Actually, you know what? Get a Coliseum right away. What am I thinking? Okay, so we denied the chance of having rebels show up, which is good. It is very important that we deny them the chance of that happening. Really, mercantile ones won't give nutmeg? I did not know that. That's an interesting fun fact. Thank you. I thought that they would. Okay, we upgraded our trireme with Coastal Raider, so that will help in this fight. Probably not a huge deal, but every little bit helps. So you're done over there. Oh right, I forgot about that forever ago. See, I always shit the bed on small things like that. Okay, so we got pearls now, which is good. Obviously. I like how I feel the need to remind people that it is in fact good that good things are happening. So what other luxury resources do we get? Nutmeg? Did we just get more nutmeg? Because if so, that's not cool.
Что тебе
We have a lot
нужно?
of salt, incense, pearls. Did I get...
Дальше.
Did that not count as another continent? Does it have to be a different continent each time for those 3 cities? If so, I can probably deal with that. Kinda sucks, though. Just waiting for that peace treaty to go down. Doesn't grasp on Vancouver, not a huge deal. It has to be different every
Education is the
time.
best
Island
provision for
hopping,
old age.
island hopping, yo. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Compass is nice, but we're very behind on engineering. Also, happiness is still an issue, which means after engineering, I want to work towards printing press would probably be the next one, depressingly enough. Banking's also nice. Oh god, there's a lot I want, actually. I'll probably end up changing that before we get to that point. Russia's probably pretty paranoid right now. They can see their imminent doom. Oh, we just got a bunch of unhappiness all of a sudden. Yeah, rebels are appearing. Don't know what caused the sudden unhappiness. Yet, don't know what caused it. Puppeted city specialists. We have that much for specialists? That's a lot of unemployment. Oh, it's probably specialists in these cities. That's irritating. Okay. Well. God, I don't want that much unemployment. Give me some gold. I might be going for military victory. It's looking like that's what's going to end up happening, chat. I'm simply taking advantage of what's around me right now. And what's around me is a really damn good opportunity to kill some people. Trader at plunder. No, what I'm paranoid about is them taking out that road and really cutting off my income. Because my only military unit here is very out of date. Is that peace treaty over? No.
Instrumental or mechanical science is the...
Well, the Russian cities probably aren't so unhappy anymore. Our trade rates are going down. Fucking barbarians. Russian cities aren't so unhappy anymore because they have less of a population to worry about. Oh, he's gonna waylay my road. I cannot afford for them to waylay the road. Get this city up and running. Oh, that road's not finished. Looks like they were working on that before. Okay. Give the Russians some religion. Might as well just protect ourselves from tech trading. Did I miss the peace treaty thing yet? Yeah. War. They haven't waylaid the road yet, but they waylaid the camp. If I don't kill them right now... Okay, good. That'll hold that off. Good. Get on fixing up that road. Don't you fucking dare. We do have a big weakness of our people being unhappy. We'll survive. We can overwhelm them. You can not go over there right now? Oh, right, I forgot I had that boat. Well, it's dead now. The money loss on that, and the happiness loss as well. It's pretty major. They waylaid our road. We're gonna have to take care of those rebels as soon as Russia's dead. I'm upgrading you. Help defend the capital some more. Who needs orders? Oh, you. You need orders, but there's nothing I can have you do right now. Looks like we already had dyes. Okay, just get fixing things. Oh, I forgot I had you over there. Damn. We did it! We're dead. We are almost 1000 CE, and we've already taken out 2 civilizations. Puppet, because that causes less unhappiness. And we need to start getting the troops back to the capital. Oh, and now rebels are appearing along the way. Okay, we need to combat the unhappiness now. That is priority number 1. We've caused quite a bit of unhappiness, but in the long run, this will have been worth it, if you ask me. Oh, in fact, we just got rid of a lot of unhappiness very suddenly. Because Colombo likes us again. More money for me. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Hey, Lewis Carroll, you've got quite the goatee going. Stop pulling me away. There we go. Capital's doing decent. And you're probably gonna get... Oh, you don't even need a road there. Never mind. I could have moved you. Well, shit. Anyone who needs to heal now. We can take him back. There's a lot of pillaged stuff to repair. Luckily, it doesn't take long. Good thing this whole thing is roaded up. It'll really cut down on travel time. And we have bridges now, so the rivers aren't going to be a problem. Oops, didn't mean to shoot you. There, get your worker back. And we've actually cleared out that whole area now. Let's get over there and start repairing it. I am very happy with how strong of a start we've gotten. We've basically got things locked down now. We're gonna have more rebels show up because we're still at negative 10. Yep, here they are. Just some warriors this time? Not bad. Looks like our infantry is finally starting to finish healing. Keep moving the troops. And, God, when is our... Not even close to finishing that. God damn, we need some happiness already. Wish we knew another civilization I could trade with. I've got all this incense I could be trading.
When pieces of bronze or gold or iron break,
Volley, that's a powerful one for sieging cities. Probably not going to be sieging any cities soon. Probably going to kill Sydney at some point, though. Really want to get that iron mine back up and running. Really like that silver, too. Do we already have silver? Nah, we already have silver. Damn. We have a lot of cities for this early in the game. We're not even at the halfway point of the game yet. Then again, we have been quite the warmongers. Bad move there. Should have just moved in the swordsman to kill him. Not a huge deal, though. How big of a map am I on? I am on... small, I believe. So 6 people. Yeah, kill him. You couldn't reach him? There. That's most of them dead. We need to start getting ranged units in every city to help defend it. Also... right there. We have a lot of resources. Like, trade goods. Once we find other civilizations, we'll be able to trade plenty. Okay, you're gonna sit around in that area in case of attacks from behind from rebels. I'm hoping the rebels don't show up on the northern continent. More rebels? Right here, too. I really want to get these trade routes up and running again. I keep forgetting about that. I completely forgot it was even waylaid. Okay, we've got someone protecting that now. I'll keep my general there for now. And you're gonna go up there. It's time to start scattering out the troops to defend all the cities. Okay, we've almost got this thing under control. Once that trade route is going again, the unhappiness will be at a point where we aren't having rebels show up. And that is something we very much need, is for rebels to not show up. God, get that thing fixed up already. I hate that they fixed the camp first and not the road. Yes, extra production for coastal cities. I swear to God, if they're rebels this turn. Good. Carry on done. Trade with Sydney. Okay, start of the next turn. We should have some more happiness. There we go. Wow. That's a big difference. That's a huge difference. Okay. We need to get this stuff fixed. Happiness is finally being taken care of. We need to start tacking towards astronomy so we can start finding more civilizations. Which means we need to get the science up and running more than before. Also, get some tourism going.
But I don't want to go on my...
See you, Vans. Sorry if I'm paying a little bit less attention to the chat than I usually do today. It's just because I have, you know, I've got the game to take care of right now, and like, I'm still getting a grip on, Brave New World, because I've still played very little of Brave New World compared to the earlier versions. Before I had Brave New World, I still had 370 hours on the game, so I am really still learning these new mechanics, and I'm playing a civilization I've never played before. And I'm really liking Indonesia. When I looked at them on paper, I thought they were really interesting, but I didn't know if I'd like them. I think I'm really enjoying them. So, that's cool. Your lighthouse is finished. You already have a fishing boat there. So you might as well get started on cargo ships. As soon as we find more civilizations, those cargo ships are going to be a big deal, especially since we have the Colossus. We're the least well-fed country, which is not surprising to me. Admit what, Commissar Wolf? You love the killing. Well, it is a game in which you kill a lot. I believe I can take him off gold now. Back on production. Yeah, we can safely do that. Whoops, I didn't mean to move you there. I do actually need you up here, though. 8 turns? That's fine. I could buy one up there, but my money needs to go other places. Want to really get the science up and running, though. Yeah, start moving around some religious pressure. In fact, yeah, I'm actually going to save it for another profit. Get a workshop, then we can get Circus Maximus, get some actual happiness and growth going. Okay, we've got things back up and running pretty quickly, actually. Another great raider, that was quick. We don't have many places to put the writing yet. There we go. That's what I wanted. Enhance the religion. We want. Now, what I pick for this one, I change every once in a while, but I think I'm going to go with the World Wonders. I really do want a lot of faith this time. And I almost always go for religious texts, which makes my religion spread much faster. I want a really dominant religion, since I do have a civilization that has bonuses for religion. See, Big Fat Bobo? We have a lot of forests to chop still. I'll get on that now, since right now I'm kind of getting things back up and running now, so it is kind of important to start chopping again. It'll speed up the process. Got the trade route done. All of our cities now are connected, except for these ones, which they need a harbor, which we do not have the tech for yet. Although we really should do that soon. I should make that a higher priority. In fact, the happiness thing is not as high of a priority as it was before. In fact, astronomy is higher. And then we're going to go probably for printing press. Yeah. We got a lot of viewers today. Probably just because I'm playing this game and it came out so recently. By the way, if you see all these people playing Sonic All-Stars Racing, they're probably practicing for tomorrow. If you guys don't know me, I do have a weekly charity stream I do every Friday from 5 till 7 p.m. EST over at Pass the Controller Please. That's on Twitch. So go check out the charity stream tomorrow. I'll be there, of course. It's my screen you see. I believe I have the information about that in the description of this stream. I'm starting to get more lighthouses now that that promotes happiness. Although I do want a lot more shrines as well. Really want to get the religion spreading. I have a lot of places that still need trading posts. You better get submarines. I'm not exactly ready for submarines yet. Don't think it'll blow your mind to realize. Yeah, you can lock that because that's a lot of money for us. We're starting to get enough money that we can start purchasing if we need to. Do we have any more of those done yet? Good. More great writing.
A woman has to live her life, or live to repent not having lived it.
Not really getting much out of that trade route. I think I'm going to have to end that one soon. Really want to spread my religion more, especially because it gives food for shrines and temples like that. God, why the hell did they settle right here instead of on the coast? Oh my god, the computer's really bad at picking city locations sometimes. You can go ahead and get a missionary and we can start spreading the religion. City became religious. Good, get that spreading. And we can go ahead and get a harbor in the capital now. City's been converted. Who'd they be converted by? I haven't even met another civilization yet. How did their monastery get here? Or their missionary, rather? That's confusing. Well, we've almost got astronomy. Am I the most literate in the world? No, someone's beating me by a little bit. They must already have astronomy. I see how it is. Oops, not caravans. I want to take advantage of my Colossus and start getting more cargo ships. Well, what are the religious bonuses for Christianity, at least? Religion overview. World religions. Catholicism. Oh, Buddhism's being founded as well. Catholicism's actually gotten spread around quite a bit. Ethiopian Pantheon. Well, that doesn't exist anymore. I killed them. They've already enhanced theirs. Okay. Wait, 5. Well, then we know that that was founded by the Byzantine Empire, if they have 5 abilities. Never mind. Unless it counts the Pantheon ability. Never mind. Actually, that confirms for us that it's not the Byzantine Empire. I think... Do we have no cities on a mountain? If so, we're going to have to make our scientific capital... Yeah, we might have to make it just our capital. That sucks. Get a scout real quick. Hey, Portugal! You're probably the Christian one. Hey, Poland! Hey, Brazil! I'm guessing there's one big continent that I just met people from. World religion. They'd be angry if I just proposed that? Yeah. Okay. I don't really care, I've got to say. I'll go World Fair just because I know I can win that. I can outproduce anyone. There's no way someone's got a bigger country than me. Get a settler. We're gonna make our science city because we don't have a good one yet. None of the cities we took are in a good spot for it. Okay, well, we've dotted the map with the capitals, so we know generally where they are. I could make a city there, but Colombo's culture has gotten big. We're gonna have to make our scientific capital just our capital. Fuck, that's missing out on a lot of science doing that. Okay. What's a good location for a science city? Adjacent to a mountain. That way you can make an observatory in it. It gets you an extraordinary amount of science doing that. Okay, we can make caravels now. Get one. We can now explore the ocean. Ah, someone got Machu Picchu? That sucks, I like Machu Picchu. Not that we could have gotten it since we don't have a mountain. Who's in the chat right now? Who's in the chat? Oh, right, want some gold. Who is in the chat right now? Am I seeing any specific name I could use for this? Oh, right. It's a good idea. I forgot about the backlog of stuff I could be trading. I got the highest score in the game right now. You've got no luxury resources that I could be using. Okay. Well, what do you get? Fuck off.
Pozdrawiam cię.
Well, first of all, we already have an embassy.
Mów dalej.
What do you have? You got copper? I'll trade it for silver.
Dobrze.
And what do you give me for dice? Fuck off, I want
Zamieniam
money.
się w słuch.
I want... Give me a ridiculous
Jak ci się
sum of money
podoba
for it.
moja oferta?
What'll make it work?
Nie. Nie.
Fuck off.
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
What about for nutmeg? No,
Jak
you
ci
count
się
that as the
podoba
same?
moja oferta?
What about 15?
Nie.
No, fuck off. I'm gonna find a way for this to work. Yeah.
Nie.
Fuck. I feel like I undersold that.
Olá,
Truffles, my people want truffles.
por favor, prossiga.
You.
Por
Incense,
favor,
gold per turn.
prossiga. Estou ouvindo.
Horses per turn. No, give me another 5. Yeah. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this. Everyone loves the King Day. I got them a lot of new luxuries. Keep exploring. We've almost got the printing press. Oh, hey, Hong Kong. I like how every 10 seconds a new person comes into the stream and says, is he going for this victory? Am I going for diplomatic? Not necessarily, no. I just happen to have a big backlog of things to trade now that I just met the other civilizations. I already took over Ethiopia and Russia, so I own the whole continent. Snow. I want to see what their continent looks like a little bit more before I decide if I want to do military. Because I've got the manpower for it, I've got the production. And I've got the money.
Ireis conseguir.
It is a newspaper's duty to print the news and raise hell.
So much tundra. It is so not worth it. Don't need tundra. Banking. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There it is. And he prays? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and make a purchase here, actually. Get that harbor. Replace that. This should have more views? Oh, I wish it did. As it stands, I only get paid for when it's uploaded over on YouTube where I'm a partner. Over here, I need an average of 400 concurrent viewers on the stream to get paid for this, unfortunately, but I still have a ton of fun doing it, so I keep doing it. Get some zoos. I need the happy. Yeah, I've got concurrent of 40 right now. That's not by any means my average, though. My average is more like 15. Also, I'd need a concurrent of 400, not 40. The requirements are pretty damn high for being a partner on Twitch.
Happiness.
Economics. Yep. Because we have a lot of trade posts, and it'll make them each worth double.
Deveremos prosperar.
Yes, I want to be friends. They're on an interesting continent. They don't look like they have a lot of room. Whereas I do. I'm feeling like I might have quite the advantage in this map just from the layout. You want me to go to war with Portugal? Not yet. But I might soon. That's a good advantage. I want to go in there already having a friend to help. Yes, that medicine will cure Amphi.
Através do comércio?
Sure. I still can found 2 more cities on other continents and get luxury resources out of it, so that's something we should keep in mind. That I really should found another 2, not just take some over. I want to make the most of my Indonesian upgrade. I said no there, by the way, because... Ooh, I'm actually not even close to that. Well, it looks like we're all around the same literacy ranking, whatever you want to call it. So we're all about the same for science right now. That needs to change. And we'll change that through a higher population. Yeah, we're actually dropping in viewers surprisingly fast. Okay, you're already of the right religion. You. You're not. But I can fix it. I really need more cargo ships. There we go. Now we got a lot of money coming in. I should take commerce sometime soon, too. Also, we need an artists guild. That's something we've been neglecting for a long time. Now that we've finally got happiness in order, we need to really get population up. And we basically got the land worked enough for now. I don't like to automate workers usually because they tend to make stupid decisions, but for the sake of this stream, I am going to automate some of them to speed things up. Economics. Okay, that's a big upgrade. And you need a workboat. Let's get an early industrialization. We still need more trade routes. World Fair, cultural heritage sites, World Fair. Wow, I've got quite the number of resources of luxury goods. My people should be very happy. A lot of little islands I could settle if I really want those resources. It'll hurt my culture though, although it's not like I'm going for a culture victory. That's not happening. Make a proposal. Cultural heritage sites passed. World Wonders provide 3 culture to their cities. That's actually pretty major. I want science funding. Brazil and Portugal are both going to be pissed off about that because it looks like both of them are going for culture. And it does hurt culture to go for science funding. No, this is on standard speed, not quick. Yes, sea trade routes are worth more money, and I don't want to trade with my opponents because that'll be giving them some more money, and I am genuinely really considering attacking. I just want to get things back here functioning a little better. We need an aqueduct if this is going to be my science city. In fact, we might as well purchase that and go straight for getting population and Oxford University. Which Oxford University is being sorely neglected at this point. Hey, Karth. Yeah, overtake that. We don't need any heathen religion.
Jak ci się podoba, moja...
We are the proud Eastern Orthodox Indonesian
Deveremos
people.
prosperar.
Like in the real world. Man, we're making quite a bit of money now. No more trade with Pedro? Okay. We seem to have a much bigger continent than a lot of those guys have. They seem to be really boxed in.
Deveremos prosperar.
Losing grasp on Sydney? I want to say Sydney can suck it, but we could actually afford to ally with some of these guys if we want to. Actually, we get happiness at a harbors now, so it wouldn't hurt so much to get some of that.
Deveremos prosperar
Back off.
através do...
I have a lot of incense, but I'm not giving you it for free. You're the one who decided to stop paying for it. Not my problem. Get another cargo ship. And you might as well automate at that point. Most well-fed people in the world. I'm doing good. And we are still not the most literate. In fact, we are the least literate person in the world now. That's a weird turn of events considering how much we've been cranking into this. Okay. Well, we need to up the population more for the sake of science. Also, it's time we start getting some great scientists. Oh, did the World Fair even pass? I didn't think it did. Okay, well, we need to start getting some of the smaller places on that. Game. I clicked on this. Thank you. In fact, you've got decent production as well. Get on the World Fair. And you do! World Fair. And while you're at it... Workshop.
Deveremos prosperar.
Industrialization. And a golden age. And a spy. Actually, what am I thinking? I need you in... Lisbon. As a spy. Want to steal technology from Lisbon. Get acoustics. Okay, we need to start getting factories. We need coal for that. We've got to have coal. There's no way our whole continent has none. Are you kidding me? No coal. No coal on the whole continent. The whole continent is barren of coal. That's insane. I've never had that happen.
Pozdrawiam cię.
You don't have coal.
Olá.
You don't have... Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. No, it's not at Steam Power. God, I should have coal. The fuck game. Don't suppose you've got coal. No. You got porcelain. Don't suppose you got coal. No. Wow. Yeah. So how am I gonna build factory? How is anyone gonna build... Oh, you said Sydney has coal? Do you know for sure? Yeah, you're right. Sydney has coal. Sydney! Best buds. Give me coal. You're not giving me any coal. Why are you not giving me any coal? Oh, they haven't started working it yet. Okay, okay.
Deveremos prosperar.
Fuck off, Brazil. So the only coal in the whole fucking continent. Jesus. Okay. You've got coal. You have none. 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 You've got coal. I like how I'm picking my allies entirely over who can give me the most coal. I'm a great person, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna start on making a fleet. I do have a lot of points into, or a lot of policies into exploration, so it would probably be a good idea. In fact, we need scientific theory to pull ahead in science. Help with the World Fair. I think our literacy is actually going up very quickly. Yeah, we're just behind Portugal. Apparently everyone's got, like, the same literacy. They must be really neck and neck. How are you making so much money? Very strategic trade routes. Keep in mind, I've got a really old military sitting around that I have to pay a lot of money for. But I have a lot of land generating money, so... Okay. Good, you've almost got that coal. Feed me more. I'm saving up my money right now. I'm going to start buying factories. Once we have 3 factories, we can pick our ideology. And we're no way we're not the first person to get an ideology. Keep trading with Hong Kong. They're worth a lot of money. I have no idea what you're talking about, frozen water. Golden Age is over. A little bit less money now. There we go. I got an achievement for that. We can start on the fleet soon. And we won. Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and get rationalism with that to help with the science. Also, it unlocks the porcelain tower.
I think that at that time,
Actually, Milan is worth more now. Frozen water, what were you talking about before, though? I'm confused. What country are you from? Do you mean me as a person or me in the game? Because in the game, Indonesia. What's new with the new expansion? A lot. It would take a while to explain all the new things. Oops, looks like there's still more. You can go ahead and get a temple. We need a lot more temples, actually. And you definitely need a factory. Frozen Water said something about beards, but I didn't catch what it was. And I was curious because I took a glance at it and then I lost it. He said that, no, my beard isn't gone. The hell?
every great
Yes, I have a beard. I shaved off my beard like 3 months ago, guys. And then the first thing I did when I said when I shaved it off was saying that I'm gonna grow it right back in because I miss it. I grew a beard in 3 weeks. It's been 3 months. Of course I have a beard. Yeah, it's not a good idea to really turtle up in Civ. Don't get me wrong, you can do it and make it work, but I wouldn't recommend it. How long is my beard? I don't really know how you describe that. Catching up on old tech. Keep exploring. You haven't explored enough around there anyway. Does... that connects, right? Okay, yeah, it connects by a tiny little strait of land. Temple finished. Public school. I really need public schools everywhere. Electricity soon would be nice too, so I can start upgrading to stock exchange. We're just past the halfway point of the game, by the way, in terms of turns. A standard game will go on for a maximum of 500 turns. Assign delegates. Scientific funding, yeah. Oh, fuck off. You want to ban spices? That's more important to me, that I keep them from doing that. There. Yeah, I don't like low turn limits either. How's life right now? Don't want to talk about it. Order, which is essentially communism. And it looks like I'm the first one to get an ideology, which means 2 free ideologies. But seriously, I do want scientific funding. Alright, right off the bat, I'm definitely taking extra great people production. That's huge. And I would also like cheaper to buy buildings. So we're going order, which is communism. Yeah, fuck off, Portugal. Bitch all you want. That's all you're good at. Get navigation. Actually, you know what? You're doing it wrong. Get a barracks. Great production here. Not so much here. In fact, you don't need to be producing a barracks. Now that I think about it, because you're not going to be good at that.
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
Me too, Princess Wackadoo.
Deveremos prosperar.
Fuck off. We got unhappiness again. We're gonna need some more zoos.
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
Deveremos prosperar.
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
Joker, of course, communism can truly be achieved. It's been achieved and fucking flourished so many times. In fact, it still flourishes in places like Cuba. I hate this stupid misconception that a lot of people in North America have that communism can't work. No, it works really well. In fact, it's currently working. What's the most powerful country in the entire world? China. China's communist. The United States of America has a $3 trillion debt to China. People seem to forget this. $3 trillion! It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Okay. Party leadership's really nice. +1 food production, science, gold, and culture per city. Extra production per city and extra production from every mine. That's a major one, the 5-year plan. That is one of the tenets that makes communism really powerful in this game. It's a lot of extra production. And we actually want to get chemistry because that'll make the mines even better. We can go ahead and get seaports and start producing our navy. What if Earth is just one big game of Sid?
Deveremos prosperar através do comércio?
A fun theory. A fun theory. It would prove that whole, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound thing. Well, if it's anything like Civ 1, then we know that if a computer player needs to move a unit and no one's around to see it, it'll just teleport a trireme with a unit to the very end of the location instead of actually driving it there. That's a fun fact about how it would cheat the system in Civ 1. I think Civ 2 did the same thing. By the way, I want to remind all of the new people, because I can see we got a lot of new people here. I want to remind all the new people to scroll down below and read the rule list. Oh, it looks like Portugal's going to war with Brazil. This is good. I can come in and sweep him up for his weekend. Oh, you want to try and sandwich Pedro in the middle? Well, let's see how this plays out. Okay, it's time to start making the navy. Most powerful ship is the frigate. I want to ransack some coastal cities and start purchasing in them. Fuck off. Granary done. Aqueduct. We do need to take care of happiness issues, actually, and I have a lot of money built up. I was thinking of saving it for once I ransack a few cities, I'd start mass purchasing military there. But if we have any places with zoos right now... Nope. Okay. Idea. An X. Zoo. Courthouse. An X. Zoo. Courthouse. We get a profit of 2 happiness on each one of these. Zoo. Courthouse. Courthouse. We're actually doing very good. I'm really happy with how the game is going so far. Let me catch up on the chat a little bit. Is this your last Civ video? I have no idea what you mean by this. I stream this game whenever I feel like streaming this game. It's a good thing none of the other three Civs found you earlier, otherwise you know... Well, I killed Russia and Ethiopia so early because I had a good opportunity. What difficulty is this? This is standard difficulty, so I believe Prince. Yeah, of course, Glorious feels like... Okay. Yeah, if I ever feel like streaming this in the future, which I probably will, then I will. Yeah, I don't really need extra mobility. Now, frigates aren't great for taking on cities, is the big problem I have. It's because they can't do coastal raider things. That's what I need the privateers for. A good balance of both of them will be able to take it over pretty reliably. Oh, don't worry about it if you're new. Zoo. Man, things are a lot cheaper to purchase now. This is good. I might start turning some of the lesser cities into wealth focus and production as well. Still don't have a university in Moscow. I don't know what the hell the AI is being doing with that one while it's being puppeted. Yes, this is what I need, coastal raider promotions. I want a lot of those. Trying to spread their Catholicism to me. Great. Still technology. Not a very up-to-date technology, but whatever. Always helps. Oops, I didn't mean to take bombardment. Whatever. Not a huge deal. And how much does it cost to purchase units here? Yeah, get extra privateers. I want to really gear up to just ram them. Fuck off. Yes, get that Great Admiral over there. Should have done that sooner. I have completely eclipsed Portugal in technology. In fact, I've pulled ahead and now I'm the most advanced in the world, although the guy in last place is 1% behind me. Man, I've never been so neck and neck in technology before. But we've been like that the whole game, really. I think Portugal's going to be my first target. I feel like they're the biggest threat. Man, we make faith fast now. We can purchase Great Admirals with faith if we want to, but I don't feel like that would be a wise choice right now. Yeah, I think I'm the only one with the desert, actually. I really should take that wonder. I meant to earlier, but then I had other priorities of basically gearing up for war. But now I don't really have that priority. I don't need to be producing ships out of the capital. It just helps. And you see, now my priority just changed again, because now I just got... aluminium, and I got the stock exchange. I've got weird timing for these things. But yes, I'll take the wonder first. And I think we're going to stop ship production, just very temporarily.
Deveremos prosperar.
Yeah, I still really want scientific funding. Man, apparently I got, like, no delegates. We've got a decent fleet. I want to run in and take Rio de Janeiro. Oh man, they're gonna be so pissed. Running in and taking their capital out of nowhere. I wonder who else has... Ah, Warsaw's not coastal. That sucks. Lisbon is. I need to do a landing party if I want to take Warsaw. Well, I'll use my conquest of Brazil and Portugal to give me a foothold in that. Let's go ahead and get one more ship. Well, one more privateer before we do this. Would you recommend this game? Obviously, yes. Yes. One of my favorite games is Civilization 5. I love the Civ series. Yeah, is this game on sale right now for the summer sale? Opera House done. Stock exchange. Want money. I want to be able to purchase a lot once we start taking cities. Man, we've got quite the badass fleet now. The Shoshone are really fun. Okay, Brazil, I know you're not going to see this coming because I'm outside your border, but I have quite the fleet. Sorry, man, but I'm going to take over the world.
Olá?
Yeah. Sorry, man. It's just the way it is. There's a Brazilian cargo ship. Plunder that! Sorry, man. Let's get that admiral over there. Alright. Plunder that while you're at it. Just got 400 gold off plundering them. Lost a worker? I don't know why the hell a worker... Oh, you were allies with Colombo. I'll be fine. Get that thing upgraded for boarding parties. Okay, now what kind of damage can we do here? Really surround it. I wish I could waylay that too. Heals all. Yeah. Now, do you get powered up for having... Yes, you do get powered up for having a great general nearby. And we get gold whenever we attack Rio de Janeiro, too. Keep the privateers coming. Because we're gonna lose a few ships in this initial assault. But we need to take Rio de Janeiro. It's the strongest foot point we could probably take right off the bat. And this one is going to come help back up the army. Not a long travel time. 3 turns and they could attack. Not bad. Making less money, though. Got another great general there. Ah, come on. Really have to take this place. You might as well get walls there. Do we have enough? Almost. Damn. We've got Rio de Janeiro next turn, I think. Unless they heal more than I expect. Or if they get a little lucky. Is that... Why the hell did they put... I could destroy that right now. Damn it, I almost took Rio de Janeiro right there. Ugh, I used him to repair because I cannot afford to lose that ship right now. This is an important battle.
Jak ci się...
Whew, that was close to death. And, ooh, Poland likes me because they just declared war. Yes! Brazil is fairly out of the game now. We need to keep the Navy strong, though. Rio de Janeiro's ours. That's a strong foothold onto this continent. Now, I don't suppose that counts and gives me another luxury resource. Yes, it does! We now have cloves. Get a coastal raider upgrade. And these frigates we're going to be using for defense. For shooting land units. And Brazil, I don't suppose you want peace.
O que você quer?
Wait, peace? Deal. Yes. Now, it's time to start moving the troops. Now, our troops back home, we don't really need anymore. In fact, I'm going to start getting rid of them. They're a waste of money at this point. They are out of date and would be very expensive to upgrade without the honor policies. So we're going to be using that extra income. Also, Colombo we're not at war with anymore. So after the stock exchange, I need to get a few more cargo ships. Get the money really rolling in again. Yeah, denounce me. I just took your capital. And I've already got trade in the capital. Oh, we're doing good this game.
The whole country was tied together by radio.
I don't totally trust Poland. I would like a fighting bonus when fighting in my own land. I'd also like rifling. It's time to start getting the ground troops stronger. In 7 turns, or rather 6 turns now after that. In about 6 turns, I'll be able to start purchasing there. And I will be purchasing a lot. You're done the stock exchange, then honestly, I just need you on wealth. You're already on gold focus, perfect. You are pretty much going to be just there to make ships for now. Chat, don't get into fights.
Not that I have any.
Man, getting a lot more great merchants than I thought I would. I might do a huge map one day and make it like go across multiple streams. I'm being plotted against by Poland, of course. I knew there was a reason I didn't trust Poland. Capital, go ahead and get the porcelain tower. I don't expect to get it, but it would be nice to have. Military science. And I'm gonna put you on wealth for now too, actually. Wealth is kind of a big deal right now. Only 2 more turns of resistance. Okay, Princess Wackadoo, you're acting completely out of line. I'm reading the chat. No, you're the one out of line in this. Seriously, drop the argument, okay, guys? I don't like to get involved in the arguments like this. Usually the moderators take care of it, but none of the moderators are here right now. Don't get into any fights. I don't want to have to bring this up on stream. Back to the game now, guys. Okay, let's get this thing up and running. Okay, well I need the production stuff right away. And a harbor. And an armory! Okay, that's got the city up and running. Okay, now all of our money needs to start going into troops. Oh, we still have an archer there? We don't need that. That's using up income. Okay. We have a lot of happiness here, actually. And we can start using faith to purchase that if we want. Might as well, I have no other use for it right now. Get some riflemen going.
Wars may be fought with weapons, but
This isn't quite a new record. I think our record is 46. And that was achieved 2 days ago? Something like that. Okay, we want fertilizers so we can start getting things like cannons. We're on standard difficulty. Okay, we get enough experience into this city that we can actually get the siege promotion right off the bat. So we're actually in a good spot here. For those of you just tuning in, we just used a navy out of nowhere and took over Rio de Janeiro. We've already conquered all of Russia, and we've conquered all of Ethiopia. Fuck off. Not going to adopt your world religion. So we're actually in a really good part here, where we have an entire continent to ourselves after we took it over. So we are really outproducing the rest of the world. I kind of want to do a standing army tax because I know I can outproduce everyone else in money, so it doesn't matter so much, but I still want science funding. And I think we're going to march south before we march north. How long have I been streaming this game? Not counting... well, I have no idea, actually. All I know is I have 375-ish hours on the game before this expansion came out. So I've been playing it for a long time, and I stream it occasionally. Do I not have a temple here? Get a temple there. Fertilizer. Good. Get those academies up. And dynamite. We can go ahead and get... East India Company. Yeah, the plan is to take out Salvador on our way to Portugal and take Lisbon. We're probably going to take the whole southern part of the continent before we go onto the north and go after Warsaw, and Warsaw will be the final battle. Why do I have you? I thought I got rid of him. You know what? Hold on to a little bit of money. Yes, actually, give me 10 turns, and then we declare war. And then I'll use that to transition to a war against her. That way it'll take some of the pressure off of me, because she'll be busy with him. I'm fighting dirty here. And we've got our own coal now, which is very important. Ideology adopted. Whoa! Ooh, Portugal's going hardcore military. I see how it is. I'm done with this place. They can go to wealth. Yeah, next time I might bump up the difficulty. I swear to not spy on you anymore. You'll be dead soon. Can't steal from Portugal? Okay. You might as well just, defend us. Get an aqueduct. Wow, we have so much money now. We might as well just buy a unit every turn. And she's insulting us constantly, and yet I'm the one who's going to be backing her in this war. And then killing her. Okay, we can start purchasing artillery now. As well as upgrading to artillery. And that's going to be pretty major in this war. A factory here would be nice. East India Company's done, get a museum.
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
What difficulty? Standard difficulty. And we need to take another ideology at this point. I would like to go ahead and just make every city a tad bit better. And we're almost going to have that 10 turns up, which means the war will start. We are more than ready for it. Alright, artillery. Alphabetical order. Kind of. And we might as well take... Yeah, we might as well go over there at the same time.
Jak ci się...
We're gonna wipe them out fast. I think they know this is coming. I'm making it a little obvious. Getting money almost as fast as I can spend it at this point.
Jak ci się podoba?
Almost ready for that war. No, we're just passing through. I don't care if the world hates me for lying. Not anymore, I'm too powerful. If they hate me, what are they gonna do? Declare war on me? That's what I'm gonna do to them, so... Not exactly a loss. Go ahead and get us a little bit more riflemen. We're a very lopsided army. Let's do the war. Alright, Brazil's going down. Oops. Yeah, we'll be friends with you again after we kill Brazil. Then you'll have no reason to stay with them. Because they'll be dead. They've got the Great Wall. We're gonna have to take care of that. You can't... Oh, you can reach from there. Jesus, that range. Well, yeah, they do not stand a chance. At all. There is nothing they can do. I didn't realize they boosted the range of artillery. Can I hit from here? Jesus. Wow, yeah, they buffed artillery. I mean, it's always been good, but this is overwhelmingly powerful. I'm happy I made so many. Yeah, I'm about to get their Great Wall. Oh, or is it Rio de Janeiro that has the Great Wall? I can't tell what side it's on. Hold on, let me check. Oh, they have a lot of wonders. Oh, you're right, they had the Great Wall. Sweet. I didn't even notice. Right, Portugal, you're not taking this city. This is mine. I earned this city, Portugal. And in fact, I'm going to get ready on the borders, because you're next. I should attack with that first. Whatever, Brazil will be dead next turn. Which means the troops move south. I didn't really need your help, Portugal. Believe me. Choose host. Me. We got the most delegates. Ah, God, they swept in and took it from me. Okay, so Brazil's dead. God. Oops, did I tell someone to go somewhere? Whatever. What civ am I gonna play as next? I don't know, but I'm ending the stream after this civilization. Because, I do have stuff to do. So. Factory done. Get on castle and stuff. Never want to lose that city. We do need more riflemen. We already have a ton of artillery. We need something beefy on the front line. I don't need to be at war with you two anymore. Make peace. I don't want to be at war with any city-state, in fact. Peace. 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 Perfect. Can't go there? Whatever. Okay, next turn we'll declare war. Yeah, Poland's in a rough spot. They're gonna be hard to take on. I do have decent navy. The thing is that I don't... My ground forces are so much stronger than my navy now that it doesn't really matter. Okay. You're mine. Fuck off. What you gonna do about Lee? What you gonna do about Lee? I've got you so screwed. There is nothing you can do. Okay, we need a vision over there. What have you got? Lancers? Yeah. Congratulations. Lancers. Yeah, just keep on the wealth back home. And keep purchasing every turn. Like I said before, don't know what civilization I'm playing as next. Huh, I could give it back to Brazil and bring them back into the game. Or I could not. I'm gonna have a lot of unhappiness for this. Because I am taking cities so quickly, and I'm not really building up their infrastructure. It's the nature of the beast. You can go ahead and pillage that for a bit of quick health. Are there any modern barbarians and rebels in this game? Of course. I've seen barbarian paratroopers before in Gods and Kings. Yeah, I could start building the easy wonders that have just kind of been neglected this whole time. I think that Poland is probably pretty paranoid at this point because they know what I'm doing and they know that they're next. Soon as Portugal's gone, nothing you can do. I just hate that Warsaw's not coastal, or else I could have just taken it sooner. Get a stock exchange. Money is important. I'm getting to the point where I can't purchase every turn anymore. Luckily, I still have plenty of units, and plenty of powerful ones at that. They've only got 2 cities left. I'm gonna move a few of these down. Probably just the one, actually. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, next turn we'll have that city. And then it's on to Lisbon. Oops, not mean to do that. Mine now, create puppet. We've got quite a bit of unhappiness. Let's just go around real quick and make sure. Yeah, I don't have any zoos to build. We should start raising some cities, actually. All we need to take, though, are the capitals. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm actually going to change your production. Are there any wonders that give happiness I can do? Fuck, Eiffel Tower will take forever. Fuck it. Alright, we're probably going to be unhappy the whole rest of this war, which means we do have a lot of weaknesses from it. However, we're still stronger than they are. Yeah, I know it's still doing wealth. I didn't say fuck it because I was changing from wealth. I said fuck it because I'm keeping it. Yes, Siege. Get upgrades to fighting cities. Actually, it's starting to run a little low on troops down south. Well, they have over there Gatling guns, which aren't exactly great for this situation. Yeah, I know my battle strength is seriously weakened, but have you seen my range? It really doesn't make that much of a difference at this point. The only difference is that I'm going to be attacked back home. You can wait there. Oh, what time is it? Oh my god, it's 11 already. Hate to do this, but we're gonna have to finish this on the rest of the stream later. Oh, there's my offline Morocco one. Oops. Stream. Alright. Hate to leave so abruptly, but I really thought this one was going to be done a lot sooner. But we're near the end of it. I'm sure I can finish it up on a quick stream or something, or even just finish it up off stream and just upload it as a video. So, for any of you who want to see the recording of this later, it's all uploaded on my YouTube, which you can see down below. Check out Pass the Controller, please, which is my weekly charity stream. It goes live tomorrow from 5 till 7 p.m. EST, every single Friday. And thank you all for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.